All right, I almost forgot about this story. Um, the last time the person I was with and I split up, um, I started looking at the issues I was having. I diagnosed self-diagnosis of myself with extreme separation anxiety. And then that means when someone pulls away, you pull closer. Someone pulls away, you pull closer. Someone pulls, and you can see where this goes. Freaks out the other person, and it does too much for you. So, almost forgot the story. And this is a cherry because I voluntarily decided to go to a counseling center, like Wednesdays and Mondays or whatever, something like that. So, and we're sitting there, and you're supposed to concentrate on what you need, not the other person needs. And they put everybody in a room, and it's kind of sad though. You put everybody in the same room, and it's like, you're stressed, you're stressed, you're stressed. And you're like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm here for help. Blah, 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 blah. Again. So, but I decided to get off Paxil, and it's horrible, and go to Prozac. This is what happens. I shit you not. There's one nurse on call, right? I'm not going to name names. Oof. There's one nurse on call. And she's the one that is giving out all all the prescription meds, I have tried to kick Paxil 5, 600 times before. I cooked cold turkey. I know that wasn't good. I did half and half, and that didn't work out. So, and then I was going to go on Prozac, right? Well, I'm trying to get a hold of her. I leave her a message. You wouldn't fucking believe this shit coming up. We have group meeting, and she comes down, and she's like, I need to see Kevin. I'm like, yeah? And she's like, I need to talk to you. I'm like, yeah? Gotta understand, we're really emotionally fucked up people. I mean, you're dealing with people that, social disorders, commit suicide, alcoholism, addiction's a different kind, and they group us all together so we can concentrate on giving a more positive image of my failure of a self. Oops, did I just say failure of a self? Okay. Not always. So we go to her office down the hallway. No shit. She shuts the door and she's like, I can't believe you. And I'm like, this is a nurse that works at an outpatient clinic going off on me because she says your half-life with your Paxil is longer than what you're calling about. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, pardon the fuck? I go, you're the nurse yelling at me because I couldn't get my meds and I was kind of having a panic attack? She's like, yeah, I can't believe you did that. Blah, 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 blah. She's like, hold on. I'm going to get the manager, the director or manager, whatever. And I'm like, you want me to fucking sit here so the manager can berate me? And you guys are the mental health profession? I go, are you fucking high? So I call Vince. Oh, wait, hold on. So I go back to where my counseling was, and I decided this place is an absolute shit show. I'm fucking getting my Prozac from my shrink. F this place, right? So I grabbed all my shit. I was coloring. Adult coloring is cool. It was very relaxing until now everything reminds me. Okay. Anyhow, not anyone's fault. My fault, really. It's really my fault. It's my fault. But anyhow, very sorry. Very incredibly sorry. Not going to mention family. Very incredibly sorry. So I go back and I get my markers and I get my my adult coloring book, basically. And I go and she's like, and our teacher is really cool. Our teacher was really cool. The therapist is really cool. She was like, well, there's like everything for what you need, not anybody else, because you depend on too many other fucking people. That's why you ended up here, right? You thought about other things. Other people are going to have your happiness, and only you and you alone get all your happiness. So anyhow, I grab all my stuff and I go, I'm out of here. Bye. She's like, bye. I get in my car and I call Vince. I go, Vince! This motherfucker went off on me about not filling my meds because she said I had more of a half-life. He's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm at this whatever clinic, and it was outpatient therapy and everything for mental health disorders. And she started going off on me. My dad's like, now you know how I thought about Vince. Wow. Thank you, my brother. Anyhow, Vince is like, you didn't pay anything for it. What the fuck you care? Leave. Okay, I leave. I'm gone. It was all volunteer anyways, and I'm gone. Right? And I don't know how I got paid, whatever. But I'm gone. The director calls me up and leaves this message. Kevin, we need to speak to you right now. We need to speak to you right now about your behavior. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, dude. You had a person basically harass me that works for fucking you because I was upset because I didn't get the medicine that I needed. And she was on call. And she berated me. Oh, fuck you. I'm not calling you back. You're a schmuck. You're lucky I don't fucking sue you all. So that was my volunteer mental health counseling for what I found was extreme separation anxiety, social disorder. What can you guys take from that? I don't know. She's sitting there berating me, and I'm like getting smaller and smaller. I didn't really being there. It leaves you feel very open because you got to share everything. And like I said, we get into group, like that group think, and we're seeing people that can't come in because they got other anxieties or disorders, and people are talking about all their issues, and you get that too much. I got the coloring book out and colored because I couldn't take other people's drama. God bless them. And they didn't want my drama, right? Because we were there to work on ourselves because I'm a failure self. Oh, sorry. Did I say it again? Okay. We're there to work on ourselves to make ourselves feel better, control our own happiness. So no one can have our own happiness. And then if someone takes it, or a job or a title or whatever. I've talked about this before. I don't know. I don't know. I went there volunteering and I got yelled at like I was going to get paddled next. I don't get it. So, I am on Prozac now. Well, lately, actually, it was doubled like maybe half a year ago for circumstances I'm not going to talk about. But you try to self-diagnose. You try to look at how you behave. You try to see where you fucked up. And I fucked up many times. And it all went back to panic, because I couldn't have my own happiness. I couldn't have my own happiness. I couldn't control my happy. I gave it to everyone else. Could have been I grew up with 3 sisters and I was one brother. Don't know. Could have been because Renee put my head in the wall more times than I want to count. Don't know. Is it because through failure there was no one there? A lot of times. Don't know. And what I recently went through was the hardest time of my life But I learned no one controls your own happiness except you. And it's always that way. Before you get mad, before you get with a person, before you think this person's this, that, and the other, separate yourself from everything that person is and does for you and find out if you would be happy by yourself. Now, myself, I needed someone else. Desperately, badly, and I panicked. And I panicked, and I panicked, and I panicked. And you just push the person away. You push the love away, you push the caring away, you push the respect away. And when it's all about you, like I said, narcissistic tendencies, because people are like, oh, he's not a narcissist. No, a true narcissist would never say what I've said. But you determine you. It's that way. Environment, upbringing, status, you determine you. And you take from that what you can give to someone else. And when you feel that is the right time, you come to the table. Here's what I have. My soul contains this. Okay, your soul contains this. Okay, you know? Sharing your souls is more intimate than any sexual activity would ever be. Think about that. My name is Kevin Douglas Berg. I'm here to provoke thought. What was I saying blog? KDB. Let's pray for world peace. Pray for you and me. Let's try to move humanity a little forward. That's all I ask. Kevin out. You're my lifesaver.